give anybody my ID unless I've committed a crime.
So we can make it real easy or we can make it real hard. Well, all I'm asking is for your ID that I identify who you are in case.
You get a chance to talk to the people upstairs?
Who? Jesus?
No, the people upstairs. They have to give you some type of permit to
start going to church?
Recording in there. Do you have your ID?
Excuse me?
Do you mind if it's your ID?
Let me see your ID.
So do you have your driver's license?
I just want to know what crime I'm committing.
Do you have your driver's license?
Give me your name. Oh, bless your heart. God bless you. See, now the bad thing is for you, unfortunately for you, is I know my rights and I know the law, and I know I'm not breaking the law.
What is up, everybody? How are you today? I hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining me here. This story out of Florida where the police break this kid's window and slap him in the face has been getting tons of coverage, and I wasn't going to cover it because Lackluster and all of them have done such a great job covering it, and I don't really need to. I don't think I could do much better than them. But the problem with it is there's still morons with huge fan bases who actually defend what the police did. And PBD is one of them. If you don't know who PBD is, it's Patrick Bet David, the guy on the screen right there, and 3 or 4 other guys, and they do this podcast where they pick a series of topics to talk about, and they talk about them. The one guy's heavy Israel first, and he says that anyone who talks about the Epstein thing and is so worried about the Epstein thing is basically a fat loser. And then you got the other guy, Vinny, who's a hothead Italian guy who loves Trump, and he's the one here who I thought had half a brain in his head, but he supports what the cops did to that kid by breaking his window and punching him in the face. I'm going to be pausing it because I'm sure they're going to strike me if I don't, and it's going to be fair use. I'm going to break it down point by point. Let's go.
The reaction when he got slapped in the face, and he's like, hey. What a dumb thing. Okay, Vinny, I'm coming to the next one. Jacksonville, Florida police investigating viral video showing officer punching driver in the face. Okay, we've seen this video. Yep. So if you want to play the video that we've all seen, guys, brace for impact. That's a little bit disturbing when you watch the video. Guy gets smacked upside the head by a cop.
And yeah, this is happening on a daily basis all across the U.S. And these morons don't realize it. They think this is like some isolated incident. Well, if you watch our channel, Lackluster, and auditing channels, you understand that this is police culture. This is not some isolated sensationalized incident. This happens on a daily basis.
And then Vinny's got a bunch of stuff that he wants to say, so I'm giving you a warning. It's a little bit disturbing. He's going to get hit in the face. Vinny, if you want to tell us what's going on so far, just for this video, not the other context of stuff. What happened?
So what led up to it? So what led up? Okay, so William McNeil Jr. He's getting pulled over, and thank you, Pac. He didn't have his headlights on during inclement weather, and just an FYI.
So here's the part that most status bootlickers don't understand. They pretend like they're for freedom, and freedom is a good thing. But they don't really value freedom like you and I value freedom. To me, in order for the government to impede my freedom, for one split second, for them to impede me, stop me, tell me I'm not allowed to keep going on with my life, I have better done something egregious. I have better damaged somebody's property. I've endangered somebody else. I've injured somebody. I've done something that justifies the government impeding my freedom, even for a split second. That's how serious I take freedom. Now let's see how serious PBD and his boys take freedom.
To everybody out there that's like, what? It's law in Florida. If your wipers are on, your headlights have to be on.
Oh, there it is. This is how he justifies the impediment of freedom. It's law. First of all, traffic code is total BS. It's not law. It's unconstitutional commercial traffic code. It's transportation code. What is transportation? Transportation is a commercial activity to transport on the people's highways something that turns a profit. You're either hauling passengers or cargo for profit. This is something most people don't understand, especially this nose-picking moron right here. And then they think that because you have to get a driver's license, which that's total BS, and it's going to come out too, that everybody's required to fall under the commercial standards of driving and transportation. No, transportation is a commercial term. So right away, he's justifying the impediment of this guy's freedom to begin with on some BS. It's law. It's law. No, dummy. The Constitution is law. The Constitution is law, not traffic code. Mistake number one, Vinny.
Okay, on top of that, he wasn't wearing a seatbelt. Okay.
Oh, seatbelt imbecile number 44 billion. Seatbelt laws are unconstitutional, just like helmet laws are unconstitutional. Forcing someone to do something against their will is unconstitutional. He doesn't have his seatbelt on. It was raining. So it was raining and he didn't have a seatbelt on. Vinny believes that's justification to impede an American's freedom. Again, this is the same type of argument that Audit the Audit would put up. The seatbelt law in blah, 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 Florida is blah, 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 section D, which says blah, blah, blah. So if you're not wearing your seatbelt, police have the ability to impede your freedom as a free American, thus not making you a free American anymore. And the courts would probably side with the stupid pig who did that, because I'm Audit the Audit. This is your mainstream Audit the Audit right here, Vinny.
So now, all you're getting, and mind you, this incident happened months ago. He waited a month and then
Irrelevant.
Just posted this one piece of content to get the public pissed off, and this is when he starts. Okay.
The public should be pissed off that just for the fact that they impede an American's freedom over seatbelts, headlights, and wiper blades, that alone should enrage the public, much less the rest of this.
And then I have Rob. I sent Rob a video of the pre-thing, but this is what this guy, William McNeil, posted. So Rob, go ahead and post this.
Is that the guy who's driving?
Go ahead, Rob.
And just a clarification, the traffic stop happened in February. The video footage was obtained in March, and then they sat on this until July to release it.
He did.
And the relevance of that is what? He was still, his freedom as an American was impeded for BS reasons. What they're doing is doing cop-splaining without even being cops. That's what they're doing right here.
He waited months, and I'll tell you what, because the sheriff does something great in this interview. But go ahead, Rob, play it.
Oh, the sheriff does something great to defend his guys using violence against a free American for headlights. The sheriff does something great. Dude, bootlickers will find any way to justify violence against peaceful people not doing anything to anybody. This is what they're doing right here. They're justifying violence against innocent people.
Tom. Go back a little bit. Go for it. Go ahead.
When he pulled me over, he walked up, opened my door because my window don't work, right? Okay. And then I said, so what I did wrong? Yeah. He said, well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like, okay. There's multiple people headlights off, first of all. And then there's no rain.
It doesn't matter.
Headlights off in the middle of the day with no rain. Cop says it doesn't matter. And it shouldn't matter. Who did he hurt? Where is the victim? What gives you the right to impede an American's freedom outside of some type of damage or endangerment or trespass or victimization? You don't have that right.
You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you pull that law up?
Says there's no rain. There's water on the window up top of the sunroof.
Yeah. Can you call your supervisor? Can you call your supervisor?
So again, headlights, wiper blades. Now they need a gang of police officers for this. Now they're acting like this guy just shot up a school or something. Remember, everybody, this is over headlights. Anyone who defends this behavior by the cops is a moron, to put it lightly. This is over headlights. If you justify this, you're a moron, to put it lightly. This kid shouldn't even have his freedom impeded in the first place, much less everything that happens afterwards.
Hey, go for it.
Oh, damn.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands.
There you go. Isn't that nice? This is all for headlights. And the bootlickers in my comments are going, it's not because of the headlights. It's because he didn't bow down and lick their balls. He shouldn't have to do that. Americans are supposed to be the freest people in the world. This shows the exact opposite. And when you make excuses for them, it's a coping mechanism. This guy didn't do anything to anyone. He should have the freedom of travel, the freedom of movement. Because if you don't have the freedom to move about the country, then you're not a free person. Stop trying to justify this. Stop trying to justify your own enslavement. Because that's what you're doing when you defend this behavior by police.
Here. I'm here. What is your reason, sir? What is your reason? Step out now. All right.
No, resisting arrest. Resisting arrest.
Oh, resisting. Oh, resisting. Vinny, are you really that stupid? Are you really that stupid, Vinny? They shouldn't be impeding this guy's freedom to begin with. The justification you gave is because they've put unconstitutional traffic code on the books and you're justifying violence against a guy trying to live his life as an American. That's all you're doing, Vinny. He should have the right to resist. His freedom is being molested right here. What would the founding fathers do in this situation? They might let him take their one guy to jail like they're doing here, but then afterwards, they'd be planning an armed revolt, Vinny. Are you on the founding father side or are you on the statist bootlicker side that you're defending right here? You make me sick.
Fighting the cops. Okay, fighting the cops.
Fighting the cops while he's on the ground. While there's 10 of them or whatever. While he's outnumbered 8-1, whatever it is. Fighting the cops. Fighting the cops. Vinny, really? You're a loser, bro. You're defending this? Go to North Korea, dude. They all love this stuff. I can't believe anybody in this day and age can still defend this behavior by the police. I cannot believe it. Over headlights.
Okay, now, you guys see this video. If you just see this, what are you seeing? How deceiving is social media? You see this and oh my...
Yeah, how deceiving is social media? Let me go on a tirade to try to deceive you how the cops are all right and justified to do everything they did here. Get ready for this genius here to explain to you how the cops are right in this situation.
God, yeah, the cops are bad. Mind you.
Disturbing.
By the way, the cop that hit him, PBD, with the hit, he's under investigation. He was relieved of duties. That's being dealt with. But now...
Yeah. That's being dealt with. In other words, they'll do an internal investigation, and if the publicity doesn't calm down, they'll release him, he'll lose his job, and he'll go get a job in the next neighborhood over. That's being dealt with, my ass. That's being dealt with. That's nowhere near being dealt with, Vinny, you moron. You have no idea. You're way above your head here. You have no clue what you're talking about. I used to think this was the rational guy on the PBD. Again, I don't know why I clicked on this. I shouldn't have clicked on this morning because the Adam dude you're about to hear after this is a complete moron. I thought Vinny had half a brain in his head, but now he's proved to me he's just another imbecile. You know, no, you shouldn't be watching this. This is poison rhetoric garbage. And these guys pretend to be the good guys in American politics. The right-wingers, the conservatives, so to speak. There's nothing conservative about backing basically a state-run militia in the police force where they can go around and terrorize people over headlights and plastic cards and stickers and license plates. No, that's not a free country, moron. This is why I say both parties are radical leftists. The Constitution says you're a free person. Anything outside of that is not freedom, period. What this is happening right here in this video is not freedom. This is what happens in fascist countries. This is not freedom. Anyone who supports this is an imbecile, just like Vinny here and Adam and PBD, as you're about to see in a minute.
You guys didn't see, and Rob, can you play the clip that I sent you?
Yeah, just so you know, where the actual window breaking happens is more than 6 minutes into the traffic.
Oh my God! It's almost 6 minutes in! So what? What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, so this, Bob, I sent you one that has boom.
I got it.
Okay, yeah. So remember, almost 6.5 minutes of dealing with this guy, and so watch, they're gonna show you
dealing with this guy. How about don't start no S, then there won't be no S, there won't be any, and you won't have to deal with this guy at all, moron.
Do this. I want you guys to see this, and I'm gonna say my piece. Go ahead.
Can you call your supervisor? Huh? Can you call your supervisor? All right, go for it.
Okay, now watch this.
Yes, sir.
Is there a reason why you're popping the door open like that?
I don't have a window that works. Is there a reason that you're pulling me over?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a reason why I'm pulling you over. For one thing, inclement weather, you don't have your lights on. Two things, you're not wearing your seatbelt.
It's daylight. I don't need the lights. And it's not raining. It's not raining.
Oh, this is inclement?
It's not raining.
Okay, I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you why I'm pulling you over. Give me your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
No.
Oh my God, he said no. He said no to the king's men. So Vinny has no problem with an American's freedom being impeded over unconstitutional victimless laws. This is the part every statist bootlicker skips over. Audit the audit, all of them. Donut operator, frauditor troll, Vinny, PBD, Adam Sosnick. This shouldn't be happening in a free country. This guy isn't bothering anybody. He isn't damaging anybody's property. He isn't trespassing on anyone. He isn't hurting anybody. He's literally doing nothing, which means a gunman that works for the government shouldn't be bothering him as a free American. That's what all you dummies who support police and what they do should get through your thick skulls. If you're a free person, you should be a free person, and freedom should be paramount. And no little stupid things like plastic cards, stickers, anything that doesn't endanger, victimize, damage property, trespass, anything outside of that, you should be able to live your life as a free American. And anyone who defends this is an imbecile with zero critical thinking ability. Oh my God, he said no. I'm not going to turn over my papers. Like we're in 1930s Germany. Oh my God, he said no to a costume thug of the agent. Oh my God. Like your feigned outrage is BS. This is how every traffic stop should be. No, we're done with this. You leave me alone. When I've done something to somebody, or I've endangered somebody, or damaged some property, we can talk. Up until then, you have no authority over me, a free American. That's how it should be. But you got morons like this with a big audience that actually defend fascist state thugs.
Call your supervisor. Step out of here.
Step out.
Step out of here.
Look. No, and then, okay. Locks the door. Watch this. Watch this.
Oh my God, he tried to defend himself and maintain his freedom. Oh my God, watch this. Oh, Vinny, I can't wait for you to tell us what happens.
Just slam the door and lock it. I've already told you. Right now you're under arrest for resisting. Sir, this is your last warning.
Watch this.
Oh, watch this. Watch this. Now they told him that he's going to be locked in a cage because he dared to be a free American. Now Vinny's going to justify that he repeatedly tells them that he's under arrest. That doesn't mean anything, Vinny. That means he's making a false arrest against an American who hasn't done anything to anybody. An American who hasn't done anything to anybody is being arrested, and they're trying to cage him, and you're still sticking up for the guys doing the caging, not the free American who hasn't done anything to anybody. You moron.
Open the vehicle and exit before we're going to break the window. Open the door and exit, or we are going to break the window.
2 times.
Open the door and
3
exit, or
times.
we're going to break the window.
Oh, wow. Here comes Adam Sosnick, Israel supporter. By the way, Israeli military trains our police. And Adam Sosnick, oh, wow. They told him they were going to put him in jail. So now it's his fault for not letting them put him in jail willingly. He's the bad guy now because he won't let the fascist gunmen just throw him in jail. How dare he resist tyranny? How dare he resist unconstitutional pigs? Oh, wow. These are bootlickers, people. These are not shows you should ever get advice from. These guys don't believe in freedom. These are left-right paradigm morons, to put it lightly.
Open the door and exit.
4
You are
times.
under arrest for resisting. Open the door
5
and exit.
times.
You are under arrest for resisting.
I don't care how many times he says it, Vinny. The whole thing is unconstitutional. He didn't do anything to anyone. You understand that? The government shouldn't be able to take your life over unconstitutional traffic code. Unless you do something to somebody, endanger somebody, damage property, trespass, unless you do some of those things, you should be a free American. Outside of that standard, you support tyranny. That's what you're doing right now. You're justifying tyranny.
Resisting. Open the door
Guess what?
and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open
Okay.
the door and exit. You are
Okay.
under arrest for resisting. I'm about to break the window.
Okay, now, guys. Okay, so see how this went. Rob, I'm going to have you play the...
And leave your little Edomite accent off of it. That means nothing. There's no epiphany here. What? The guy wanted to be a free American? What? You morons. You're skipping over the part where he shouldn't have been stopped to begin with, because free Americans are supposed to be free outside of something egregious. Freedom is precious. And when you let little things like this go by and you justify them, it just makes you look like the moron fascist that you are. There's no Adam, Vinny, Patrick, morons.
The the sheriff in a second. But guys, he just like
Under arrest for resisting. I'm about to break the window.
Okay, now, guys. Okay, so see how this went. Rob, I'm gonna have you play the sheriff in a second. But guys, he just like pulls out the phone. Okay, posts it online like he's the victim. Okay, and then the internet goes.
He is the victim. You dumbass. Who was he bothering? What did he do to anybody? He is the victim of a gaggle of gunmen and the monopoly of violence from the government. He is the victim. He was the one who was impeded upon. He was the one whose property was damaged. He was the one who was assaulted through his window. He is the victim, you moron. If you had any critical thinking ability whatsoever, you would understand that he is the victim of government violence. He wasn't doing anything to anybody. You moron.
Crazy. The officer, like I said, is going to get in trouble. But here's the thing.
The officer is not going to get in trouble. That's another lie. They think because he's being investigated, he's going to get in trouble. Nothing will happen to the cop who punched him in the face. Nothing will happen to the other cops who engaged in this terrorism. This is terrorism. When you attack a man and you believe you can impede his freedom, damage his property, physically attack him and cage him when he didn't do anything to anybody, you're a terrorist. And what you're supporting, Vinny, PBD, Adam, you're supporting domestic terrorism. Israeli-trained domestic terrorism. That's what you're supporting, you moron.
I want everybody to understand this. If you're getting pulled over and they're asking for your driver's license and you think, just listen, if you have no warrants, you have a valid license.
It just comply to tyrannical fascist government is what he's saying right there. Just comply to unconstitutional, tyrannical